Welcome, friends. I am so excited. Um, I am getting ready to kind of like take a look at the showcase that we got going on for Dreamlight Valley. That should be going live at 1 o'clock today. Um, I kind of decided that I'm going to be playing Dreamlight Valley while I'm watching this, and might as well see who wants to join me and like get all the news. Um, I know that there's going to be some drops too, so keep an eye out for that. Um, and I hope I'm able to like let you know, hey, you should go check out this person right now because they're gonna do a drop. I don't know exactly how those work, if I'm being honest with you guys. Um, but I am just gonna hang out for a little bit um while I wait for this to go live. Yeah. No other way to say it but that. I am checking my audio because I can never get that right. Lunch lady, you are not. I'm not what? Can you hear me? You are not. You are live. Yes, I am live. Um, I don't know if you know, I think I told you, but I'm not sure. But we actually have a showcase today for Dreamlight Valley. So they're going to be showing us adventure packs. I'm like super excited to know more about these adventure packs. And we're going to be able to like get to see what the content is for Winnie the Pooh. It looks like they have confirmed it already. I tried looking on their pages to see if it in fact it is confirmed, but I'm just gonna assume that it is. People are already talking about it and stuff. Um, but I was gonna watch it on my own and just sit there and watch. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be sitting on my computer anyway, so I might as well go live. And I don't have any Twitch drops for you guys. I don't have any like drops whatsoever. But I'm hoping that we're able to kind of like keep an eye out and see who has those special items. Because if this is your first showcase, Este, how are you today, my love? If this is your first showcase, they actually do drops with some of the creators on Twitch, mostly Twitch, but I saw some people like post on YouTube too. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I can tell you this weekend, like, I lost my voice because some type of germ my son brought home, I think. I want to say. I don't know. But I'm doing awesome. I actually saw that you went live earlier today. I was like, damn, he's on super early. But it was so early, Este, that I fell back asleep before I even clicked on your channel. So I didn't even go to your channel to, like, be there for you. How did that go? Were you playing Dead by Daylight today? I did not go live this morning. You did it? Oh, that's interesting. Because, like, when I went to TikTok and I was, like, checking some stuff, I saw that it said on there that you were live. Like, it had the little blue, like, purple, no, not purple, pink around it. Today's your day off. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. Oh, I actually got like right now I saw that you put the emoji for the for nails. I got myself some sale press-ons that I really have to like put on. I wanted to start doing my nails again. I used to do my nails all the time, but now I don't do it as often. Wait, I was live on TikTok. Yeah, dude. I didn't get to see what you were doing, which hopefully, you were by yourself. Say, I don't know what was going on in tu vida that you went live, but it was showing me that it was pink and that it was glowing and you were live on TikTok. I don't know if you probably pushed the button or something. I was doing nothing. I have no clue why it said that. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, when it comes to TikTok, the same thing happened to me the other day. I thought that I had pressed like the stop go live button, And for some reason, it was showing, like, on my burner account, it was showing that I was still live on the other like on my other profile. And I was like, why is that? And I clicked on it, and it actually like said it actually said that the live had ended. So I think it's just a glitch in the system. If you didn't go live, you didn't push the button, I think you're fine. Or, you know, if you love hearing those conspiracies about and I say conspiracies only because some people believe it, some people don't. I personally know that they're like keeping an eye on you no matter what you do with your phone. I think it was a glitch because my C was fully turned off. Oh, yeah. Like I said, the same thing has happened to me that it shows on there. But you know, maybe TikTok was all like, you know what? We know Estee is off today, so therefore we're just gonna like put an AI generated Estee on screen. Welcome in, Catalina. It was like, you know what? I think we could be Estee for today. We're gonna pretend he was live. Yeah. We're like, you know, they want to mess with your numbers. They want to be like, "Oh yeah, he was live, but he didn't have like any traction like he or you know, better yet, it's like when you get those weird ass like, "Oh, but you're with an agency, right? I think you're still with an agency." But you get those weird ass violations that you have to appeal. We're like, "Let's make Estee work today." We know, hi Barbs, we know that he said that, you know, he's off, but we're just gonna make him like have to like come to work today. You know, your second job, because this is a second job. Este, we're gonna pretend you're live. Welcome back, Catalina. I'm super excited for this showcase though. And like I said, I don't have any like special things to give you guys. Maybe one day, you know, maybe one day I'll get the attention of Gameloft, and Gameloft is gonna be like, "Oh, you know who is interesting, and who is like a super Dreamlight Valley freak, and doesn't do anything like special." No, literally. Doesn't do anything special as far as like her valley, but she keeps it real. Yeah, we should probably team up with Yoya. You know, putting it out in the universe. But I'm super excited to see what these adventure packs are going for. Like, honestly, I don't mind that they're going the route of adventure packs, but I just want to know, I better not be spending like $30 every what? Every I want to say that if they do adventure packs, it's going to be like a quick development, and maybe perhaps it's going to be like one every 2 months or one every quarter. Kind of like the star paths right now. I feel like it's going to be something like that. But I hope they're going to be something like other adventure packs that I have seen that are like $9.99. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see what this is all about. But I told you guys that we were going to get Winnie the Pooh before the year was over. Well, technically, before the year. I thought it was going to be part of, like, ooh, we gotcha. We told you that we were going to show you everything for Wish Blossom Ranch, but we still have one more. No, they decided to do a whole adventure pack for it. But I'm super excited to see because I love the aesthetic of, I already forgot what it's called, but I love the aesthetic of the Winnie the Pooh area in Wish Blossom Ranch. So I'm super excited to see what they're going to bring to the table with this adventure pack. Do, 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 do. So, Estee, are you working right now? Lunch lady, what you up to? Are you playing right now? You know, Lunch Lady, the other day when I was live and you were on YouTube watching, my daughter kind of like chimed in, and she like walked in and she was like, "Why is she called workaholic?" And I was like, "I don't know. That's what she chose." And then like the other day she heard you on she saw you on, she heard me say your name on Twitch with Lunch Lady. And she was like, "Where's the lunch lady? Like, what kind of lunch is she having?" Not playing. I still can't find the batteries. Oh no! Moving has got you like crazy. Dude, that means that you have lost, like you have not played for like 3 weeks, I think. Oh goodness. You've missed out on three Dreamlight challenges, Dream Snap challenges, yo. Oh, I was too late. I didn't pay attention. I saw it go, but I still was like, no, not yet. I don't want to run for them. But yeah, so lunch lady, what are you having for lunch today? My kids want to know. She really did make me laugh. She was like, why is her name Lunch Lady? Is she eating lunch right now? Let's see. So I got a chance because I never do the Dreamlight Park Fest, and I found out that I actually did have Stitch. But look at this. I crossed off some stuff from my list already. I still have these to go, but I have to do the daily challenges for green ones. Let me see here. What time is it? We got 20 minutes to go, you guys. 20 minutes to go. I should have like a little countdown. This kind of reminds me of how excited I was for Pokemon and like Pokemon Day reveals and stuff. I love the June update for Dreamlight Valley because that's when we get to find out what they have in store for the whole year. I don't know. I feel like we're finally going to see that they're going to tell us that we're going to get, what's his name? Wreck-It Ralph. I think this time we are going to get Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know who else shows up on that, like, beginning credits scene, but I think definitely. Chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, asparagus, squash, and mushroom blend. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. That's a lot of veggies in one. I'm proud of you. You're doing amazing. Ooh, I do want some asparagus now, though. Asparagus or green beans? Ooh, I want green beans. Okay, let's talk about this menu right now. Okay, this one right here. Oh, there's a little cute train conductor one. Ooh. Parade float. Let's talk about this interface that they did here. I personally am not a fan of it. And unfortunately, I think this is what it's going to stay like. Well, that would be the kiddos, though. I will be having fried chicken with everything else. You're like, they can have the chicken nuggets. I'll have the fried chicken. Ooh, fried chicken? Wait, I thought you told me that you had, like, grilled chicken, like, leftovers, like pollo asado. What happened to that one? Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I am super excited to watch the showcase today. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to be sitting at my computer watching it anyway. Might as well see if there's people that want to chat about it with me. So that's why I'm here. Usually I do Lego today. And as you can see, I'm still in the same spot with my World Cup. I have not progressed. But I did. So a fun announcement. I actually did like a little photo shoot because I needed headshots. And I'm finally going to put my headshots like on my profiles and stuff like that. So I'm going to get rid of these placeholder photos that I have right now that I had animated. And during the little photo shoot, I actually did bag number 1. Look at that. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy he has the like cup. But yeah, so I still haven't finished it. But I know that I am going to finish it before like the whole World Cup is over. Sorry, my fault on that one. That's okay. You're fine. It happens. You'll be back. Don't worry. And if not, then I'm just going to have to do it without you. So full disclosure, Lunch Lady is the one coming in to help me out with, she's my twinsy. And she's the one coming in to help me out with the Gold Cup. And we are like reminiscing and talking about my father, and how he basically is the one that kind of like gives us the explanation of like this preliminary rounds. And because of her move and stuff, and her getting adjusted to her new place, she hasn't come over. But it's not technically your fault though, because I could also just go live without you. I'm just saying. But, you know, we had so much fun kind of like building it together, even though she's basically sitting there feeding me questions of like what comes to mind, which I totally enjoy. You know, Crystal is waiting for our podcast, Lunch Lady. So keep that in mind. We gotta get together and actually create this podcast for her. But the fans will miss me. You know, Crystal was on the other day and she did ask me. She was like, when is your twinsy coming back? And I was like, oh, well, I don't know. Probably soon. So we'll see. We'll see when you come back. We'll see when you come back. Sorry. I realized I didn't have any volume on my speaker, and I'm like, how am I going to know when they actually start the showcase? I'm assuming that they should put like a timer a few minutes before. They usually do. Usually it's 5 minutes, right? Nice. I'm running out of space in these right here. Gina, welcome in. I am. It's so funny because when I was doing the treasure hunt, I moved some of my buildings around, and like the system was so quick to be all like, okay, I'm gonna put stuff there. So I haven't moved my like buildings back, and personally, I'm like, maybe I should kind of like move some stuff around. Oh, I forgot I switched him out. What does he do? I forgot what he does. Let's see. Let me go over here. Question to all. Where could I find computer speakers that are easy to connect and easy to pocket? Like portable ones? You should do a Bluetooth speaker. Like you can find them at Five Below and stuff, where you have it connected via Bluetooth to your computer. You have a laptop or PC? Yeah, I think you have a laptop, right? I would probably say do that and connect it to Bluetooth. The only thing with that is it depends on the brand on how many like how many devices you could actually like connect it to. Cause like that's one thing you kind of have to keep in mind, that whatever device you use, you're just gonna have to like move it. It's for the projector, not the laptop. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I actually does the projector have like a USB? If it has a USB, you could easily just go and like find something that has USB. Don't do auxiliary cord, because most places, most Bluetooth like most speakers don't have the auxiliary cord anymore. So you would have to go USB. But you know, you should be able to find them at work too. Welcome in, Moonstone Wind. What was I doing? I was taking a look at my companions over here. All right. So I had my team so that they would pick up stuff for the park festival. I had the team so it was a park festival. However, I forgot what the monkey does. I have my little monkey here, but I forgot what he collects and why I have him part of this team. Pick up extras. So wait, is he not collecting? Let me see if he's still collecting it. Because I had him set up so that I could walk around and he would be able to collect the flowers over here. But it's not collecting it. So maybe it's a different one. It has USB and audio plus other ports. Okay. So you would basically be looking for a speaker. I don't know how new your projector would be, but you should definitely take a look and see if it also has YouTube capabilities. The only thing is, if it's YouTube, you're gonna find a delay between the audio and like what you're actually watching. So USB is probably the best way to go. Oh, time bending stuff? But he was picking up stuff, I thought. It said foraging, so I thought that it was gonna pick up. So, okay. Let me go back and have my because I switched out the sea turtle for my little birdie, my hummingbird, because I was fishing and I wanted it to go and grab my little buttons by itself, so I didn't have to go back and pick them up. Let's see here. Where do I go? I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong spot, you guys. Don't know how that happened. Distracted mania. Wood. Let's see here. Which one do I need to level up? Let's level up our next one. Let's do this one. Let's do a green one. It matches my dress. It matches my dress today. There we go. Okay, so now I have that guy. We're doing good. All right. So let's take a look over here, because I actually don't know what the challenge is for this week. I just started playing, so I actually don't know. Current challenge. Let's see. It says, Journey into Imagination. Your valley has been chosen for the Universal Exposition. Showcase your world to visitors. What technology or site will you bring present? Build, decorate, and bring your expo to life. Okay. That's interesting. I think it's just to kind of like complement the museum aspect of the thing with Olaf. This is going to be interesting. Futuristic art strong and wondrous. I think I'll be able to do something with that. Let's see. How deep is this filter? I need to know how deep this filter is. It's probably pretty deep. That's a nice song that they put. Hold on, you guys. Ooh, Justin! Welcome in, Justin! It's so Kristen, let me know if you figure it out, because I know that me personally, I have not been able to figure it out as to why I can't connect it. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe perhaps I'm not doing it correctly. I know that where I'm able to connect it is on what's this thing called? On Discord. I don't know if maybe actually connecting it to the Discord might do a little bit of a difference too. They sent it this morning, but it's not because I know that I've been checking my mailbox and I haven't gotten anything if they because I understood they dropped it on Monday and I didn't get anything for the past 2 days there. It tells me that I have mail, and then when I go in and I check it, there's nothing there. Too. How are you doing today? Are you excited for these announcements? Do you play Dreamlight Valley? If you got me from my post, I'm pretty sure you play Dreamlight Valley. But like, I want to know. I want to know how much these adventure packs are going to cost me for the rest of my life. I do think that we're going to get a roadmap of. We're probably going to get a DLC this year. Who knows? It might surprise me. I really hope, okay? I hope that it's no more than $25, definitely. And that if it is $25, it's going to be once every quarter. Outside of that, I think my pocket is going to have mini card. So, yeah. Lovely from Toronto, Cherry Blossom, welcome in. Are you excited? We get new news for Dreamlight Valley today. But I think we're going to have... I think we're finally going to get the announcement that Wreck-It Ralph is coming in. And I don't know. I think, personally, I think they did this whole Realm Weaver thing just to see what people, like, fans wanted out of, like, new characters. So, you know, maybe we get Madame Mim and, like, Dr. Facilier. Maybe. I don't know. I'm addicted to this game now, and I need to save some money. Let me just don't get me started with like being able to, you know what I do though? I go and I get gift cards. I play on Xbox and I buy myself at Target they have a $15 one available, and then at Barnes and Noble they have some too. They have like the $10 ones. So I'll just mosey on over to that, like one of those stores, because those are like the lower ones, because like everywhere else they usually have like the $25 or $50 ones. And I'll be like, you know what? This is my coffee for the day, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get a $10 one or $15 one. And then the next thing I know, by the time that we have a new update, I have like money to spend. Because that's another thing. Like I only allow myself to get moonstones like once every quarter. So like I get it when a new a new star path comes around, or like once it's about to leave. Because I'm like, okay, I need some of these items, especially when it comes to like little houses. It is, because it racks up, okay? If you go and you like go get your coffee from the Barnes & Noble Starbucks, instead of going all the way to Starbucks, just stop at like the gift card section and get yourself a $10 gift card. By the time you know it, by the end of the week, you already have enough to buy yourself like that extremely big combo like moonstones or something, little house. That's what I do. I'm like, you know what? Am I really gonna enjoy that coffee? Like, I'm getting older. Maybe I shouldn't drink that much coffee, you know? But Dreamlight, like my Xbox, an Xbox card, you know, I could cherish that forever. Or at least I think so. I really hope that this game goes the route of like WoW, so World of Warcraft, or Riot. I can't think of the game right now, where we just constantly see different things with this, and this basically stays with us for the rest of our lives. Not like the whole fact of like Sims or like some other games that you're investing so much and then all of a sudden you have to like buy it. So let's keep it Dreamlight Valley. Let's not do Dreamlight Valley 2, you know. But I don't think this would allow people. So here's hoping. That's why I'm not too mad about the whole fact that this is going to be an adventure pack. I have so many quests because I started ordering everything. You want to see my quest? Look at this. Okay, I used to be on top of everything. I started playing like maybe a month after like they released it for early access, okay? So I was on top of stuff. That was like 3 years ago. almost 4 years ago, okay? And I ended up pregnant with my son. Things were still kosher. I was still up to date. And then he was born. And then I realized that by month 3, even though I knew this with my daughter, by month 3, you can't really do other stuff while you have the baby again. So this happened right after my son was born, where all of these characters came out. And I had to get the characters, right? I had to get the characters, but look at all of this. It's become a problem. Because I say that I'm gonna like sit down and do it. So I started rewarding myself, okay? So now the thing that I do is this. I love the art on Lorcana cards. I don't know how to play Lorcana necessarily. Yep, that's yours too. I don't play Lorcana because I don't know how to play it. But I do love the art, and I love discovering like the artists on Lorcana cards. And I'll look them up and see what else they have, and if they have an Instagram or something, I'll go ahead and follow them to see what their art is all about. So I love the art on Lorcana cards. And so I started, I was like, you know what? I have several that I have not opened up. So now, every single time that I finish a story, like a friendship quest, I reward myself by seeing what is in my little pack of Lorcana. So I gamify the quest system in a game. That's how bad. That's how bad I have it. I'm like, I'm just gonna gamify this and make sure that I get through my stuff. Oh man. But yeah, so this is my list here. And some of these I have started because my daughter sometimes gets a hold of my game. LOL, that's a good idea because I also get overwhelmed with all. Yeah, so I take it one thing at a time, but it is going to take you a while if you take one thing at a time. Now, here's the question for you though. Are you very big into decorating? Because see, that's the thing. I'm not very big into decorating. I'm a big completionist. So for me, it's more about making sure that all of these things right here are all complete, right? Making sure that I collect everything. So whenever my floor is like that, I'm like, okay, I have to go in and like pick stuff up. But if you notice, this is like the most decorated area of my valley, okay? This gives you an expectation that I actually put some effort into my dream snacks. And I don't. My dream snacks are very low effort. I enjoy the game. I enjoy coming on here and like chatting with you guys. But like this is the extent of, you know, my decorating goes. This is, I haven't touched it yet. But like this is my garden room, okay? I'm very proud of this room, by the way. Like this is definitely one that I'm like, I put a lot of thought into this. Right? I think I basically like worked out what I wanted to do with this, like maybe in 8 hours. I'm trying to do both, and I have really bad OCD. I have to have everything done right. Oh no, that's beautiful. Thank you. I am very proud of my little garden area. And then this is my kitchen area. That is the worst then. Okay, so I just added this and these two because I decided that I'm gonna have 2 kitchens because I have a thing about collecting resources. Okay, like I'm very big about collecting resources and having as much as I can. So I decided that at first, every single one of my storage, it was 4 dedicated to each item. Then for some reason I decided that 4 of each item was not enough. Especially because I'm constantly harvesting and I'm constantly collecting stuff. So then I changed it so that it's every single line is a whole different one. And on some of them, I've gotten to the point that I have so many of them because I lost count of what exactly I was harvesting and stuff. So especially with Witch Blossom Ranch, welcome in, Jen Kitty. Especially with Witch Blossom Ranch. Some of the new items, I went kind of crazy with like overly producing them. I can't find them. I went haywire with like overproducing stuff that I was like, you know what? Now we're just gonna dedicate like 2 lines of everything. So yesterday, last night, I spent some time reorganizing this, and that's why this is new to this little area. But I was very proud of my kitchen too. So now I have to create a new kitchen, which I'm probably doing right now while I'm watching the showcase. All right, you guys ready? Let's see what this is all about.
Hey Valley Villagers, today I'm joined by a familiar face, our creative director Josh, to dive into our next exciting release and what's to come in the rest of 2026.
Hey everyone, I'm happy to be here and can't wait to share all that's in store.
So why wait? Let's get right into what you can expect from this Disney Dreamlight Valley Summer Showcase.
Sounds great to me. We'll be kicking things off by sharing a new special announcement.
This year marks the 100th anniversary of Winnie the Pooh. To honor characters near and dear to all our hearts, today we'll be sharing how we'll be celebrating this milestone in the Valley.
Then we'll be taking a sneak peek at an upcoming update, introducing a new community creation, and finishing the showcase off with an exclusive playthrough.
There are lots of exciting surprises in store, so be sure to keep watching, not only to learn more, but because while doing so, you'll also be unlocking a brand new Winnie the Pooh inspired item, your very own pair of Ears ears, through our active Twitch drops. If you're watching on Twitch, by the end of the showcase, you'll already be over halfway towards unlocking the drop. Following the showcase, you can start or continue progressing towards this drop by watching our playthrough or partnered creators' live streams afterwards.
Of course, that's not all that's coming for Winnie the Pooh. For the anniversary of such a beloved world and characters, we knew we had to go further for our players. Let's take a closer look at what's coming to the Valley very soon.
The Honeyglow Woods were once a place where you could enjoy just doing nothing. Relaxing with pals, playing games, and going on adventures. That was before the Ever Oak tree closed up. and everything got a little gloomy. But by reuniting with old friends, you can bring the magic back. So slow down a little.
How very nice. Thank you, friend.
Cherish the time you spend together. And rediscover your childhood curiosity. Every day in these woods could be your new favorite day. A new adventure awaits.
Such a beautiful trailer.
We're thrilled to be able to celebrate the 100th anniversary milestone of Winnie the Pooh in a meaningful way by bringing its world to the Valley in our very first adventure pack. We knew when bringing Winnie the Pooh to the Valley, we had to do it right, by fully exploring the depth, charm, and heart this world has to offer.
I'm sure our community may be wondering, what's an adventure pack? We've got you covered. Adventure packs are paid add-ons to be experienced alongside our regular free content updates.
Players who wish to bring even more Disney magic to their Valley can purchase this adventure pack to receive a brand new story, a cast of charming characters, and wonderfully thematic landscapes for you to decorate, all inspired by one beloved universe.
Let's start by letting everyone know what type of journey they can expect to go on in this adventure pack.
Your journey will begin with finding a mysterious box in the mail. Inside, you'll find a curious sapling. With just a bit of nurturing, that sapling can grow into a magical gateway that you can place anywhere in your valley. Stepping through it will take you to the Honeyglow Woods, where a shroud of fog lies over everything. Something has gone very wrong here, and...
Only our Valley villagers can fix it?
Wait, how did you know?
Classic Disney Dreamlight Valley problems. How are we going to solve this one?
Well, you'll have to journey deep into the heart of the mysterious ever oak tree at the center of the woods, solving puzzles and uncovering lost secrets. But don't worry, you won't be alone on the journey.
During the forgetting, some familiar friends took refuge there. Each character you find holds heartfelt lessons about the beauty of doing nothing. By progressing through their individual quest lines, you'll be able to invite each of your new friends back to the valley.
First, we'll meet Winnie the Pooh himself. Together, you'll play a whimsical game of hide and seek, spend some time watching the clouds go by, and of course, uncover the magic of honey. The thing is, in the Honeyglow Woods, honey is a little more magical than usual, but more on that later.
Next in your journey, you'll meet Eeyore. And guess what? He's lost his tail. Funny how this keeps happening to this delightfully gloomy donkey. You'll have to find him a fitting new tail until you can get back the real one.
I'm so excited for Eeyore. He's one of my very favorite characters. I've always really related to him.
You're totally an Eeyore. I'm somewhat of a piglet girly myself.
Of course, how could we forget the courageous Piglet? In Braveheart Grove, you'll get to help him face his fears and reunite the three friends together at last.
I'm definitely going to be placing each of their little houses as a neighborhood in the woods so they can all be together.
Well, that sounds adorable. And yes, each character will arrive with their own home, special friendship quests, and unique rewards.
So far, we've mentioned both the Honeyglow Woods and Braveheart Grove, so how about we let everybody know more about this new world they get to explore?
Absolutely. The Honeyglow Woods are a special place in Dreamlight Valley where players spent lazy summers as a little kid, just doing nothing with some favorite Disney and Pixar villagers. This is a unique new biome inspired by the magic of the 100-Acre Wood.
This biome is not just for players to explore and uncover, but to decorate and make their very own. They'll be able to look around and find plenty of familiar items directly from or inspired by Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore.
There will be 4 special areas to discover in the Honeyglow Woods as you continue to progress through the story.
First, you'll explore Drowsy Bloom Acres, a sunny meadow perfect for peaceful napping and smelling all of the flowers.
Then you'll uncover the Gloom Meadow, a wonderfully murky marsh full of ponds, puddles, and rivers.
Next, in Braveheart Grove, you'll find a dense, forested area where you may need to face some of your fears.
And finally, in the Nectar Apiary, you'll uncover a hidden glen full of honeycomb and seek out the source of all the troubles here.
I love how all these areas perfectly capture the energy of Pooh and some of his pals. But now, let's get into some of the other new features arriving in this adventure pack. Earlier, you mentioned we use a special tree to get to the world of the Honeyglow Woods?
That's right. Getting from your valley to the woods will be a snap. You can place this magic tree portal anywhere you'd like in your valley, so it's easy to get to during your daily routine. As for the Scrooge store or Chez Remy, you'll be able to craft special tree portals that will take you from the Honeyglow Woods right to them.
Then we all know our well-loved Pooh Bear is a big fan of honey, but what's also important to know is the process behind it. In this adventure pack, we'll be introducing a brand new mechanic to the game, beekeeping. By placing flowers around a bee house, they'll begin to get pollinated, generating honey in your hive. The more flowers surrounding the bee house, the more honey your bees will generate. Also, with a fully pollinated bee box, nearby flowers in the same subbiome will receive increased growth speeds.
Just like in real life, bees are incredibly important to any healthy biome.
One could say unbelievably helpful.
Yes, one could say that.
Using the honey gathered from the bee boxes, you'll be able to craft new honey-based meals and Honeyglow furniture.
Of course, there's even more you'll be able to uncover in this adventure pack.
What about critters? There's gotta be a new critter, right?
Yep, in the Honeyglow Woods, you'll meet some adorable new hedgehog friends.
Aw, so cute.
Something I'm also personally very excited about is the addition of another new minigame. This adventure pack brings a new way to interact with your friends in the valley by playing the classic game Pooh Sticks. By interacting with a Honeyglow bridge in the Gloom Meadow, you'll be able to aim and drop a stick or other item at the starting line. Other villagers will follow, and you'll be able to see whose stick will make it past the rocks, follow the current, and traverse down the river to win.
We wanted to add another unique way to interact and level up your friendship level with your villagers, so we wish you luck in who you compete against first.
I can't wait for players to explore all this adventure pack has to offer.
Well, you won't have to wait too long, as Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods will be available to all players on July 8th. The adventure pack will be released for purchase to all platforms for $16.99. If you're just jumping into the game, you can also pick up Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods Edition, which includes the Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack and base Disney Dreamlight Valley game for a special discounted price. If you play either the Honeyglow Woods Edition or simply the Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack before July 22nd, you'll also receive a special dream style for Winnie the Pooh included with your purchase. While you're waiting for this release, now's the perfect time to catch up with our previously released content. Starting today, we'll be having our biggest sale yet on our latest expansion, Wish Blossom Ranch, at 30% off, where you can create the ranch of your dreams and unlock iconic characters including Maximus, Tinkerbell, and Tigger. Both the Storybook Vale and a Rift in Time expansions will also be available at a whopping 40% off each. So if you haven't gotten around to exploring these expansions yet, each offering their own incredible storylines, characters, and unique items, now's your chance.
There is so much to look forward to.
And we're only halfway through the year. Of course, we won't leave everyone just guessing for the next few months, so we're happy to provide a glimpse into the rest of 2026.
Later this summer, we're gonna wreck it by bringing a long-awaited villager to the valley.
Have you guessed who? That's right, Ralph from Disney's Wreck-It Ralph will be officially smashing his way into the valley very soon, bringing with him his gamified friendship quests and new retro rewards.
In the fall and winter, you can expect 2 more free updates to arrive, and even more in store as we sail into the second half of the year. But we're not ready to give away all of our secrets just yet.
This is definitely going to be our biggest year so far, and we hope we've piqued your curiosity. However, we're not done just yet, as we're happy to share the launch of a new community creation activity similar to last year's Community Companion.
Oh, that Sakura Blossom Dragon. So cute. What's our community gonna create this time?
This time, our players will help us create a new community house skin. Starting now, you can scan the QR code on screen and vote for what type of house you think we should add to the valley. And this year, all voting rounds are open from day 1. Voting will end on June 26th, so head on over quick.
Nice. I can't wait to see how the voting will go.
Me too. The house itself will be available later this year, so be sure to stick around and follow our socials for more updates. And with that, I think we've reached the end of this Disney Dreamlight Valley Summer Showcase.
We want to take a moment to again thank you so much for being part of our community. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming for you all in the back half of this year, and we can't wait to see you discover all of it, starting with Winnie the Pooh.
Definitely. And thanks, Josh, for joining us today. And for everyone watching, be sure to stick around as we'll be joining 2 special guests who will be giving us a first look into the Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack.
On to the playthrough.
See you in the valley!
And the Honeyglow Woods.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first exclusive look into Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods. I'm Alicia, and today I'm joined by one of our very talented artists, Chloe.
Hello, happy to be here and to join you on this exciting playthrough.
Before we go any further, we want to let viewers know that if they'd like a chance to earn their very own pair of Eeyore ears from our currently active Twitch drops, they'll need to move over to our official Disney Dreamlight Valley Twitch channel.
Wait, so not only do players get to learn more about this new adventure pack, but also a free item just for keeping us company during this playthrough?
Exactly.
Can they still get the drop after the playthrough ends.
Of course, we've partnered with some amazing creators on Twitch so viewers can always check out their streams afterward and spend some time watching to unlock the drop. Oh, and once they've unlocked it, they'll be able to check their in-game mailboxes and collect it.
Amazing. Well, then speaking of in-game, let's go explore the Honeyglow Woods.
Lead the way. So where are we now?
This is the first biome players will encounter, Drowsy Bloom Acres. It's a peaceful meadow where you can frolic in flowers, pick up a good book to read under the trees, and if you can tell, many elements of the biome were inspired by a certain honey-loving friend.
That makes total sense, and I really love how bright everything is.
Me too. Although, when players first visit this area, they'll have to help reignite its rays, we'll say, to get its destiny. But we've already done that, so everybody can experience all this biome has to offer.
Wait a minute, is that a hedgehog that's following us, I see?
It is! This cute little hedgehog is a new companion you'll be able to find within this adventure pack. They're pretty shy in nature, but make for very loyal companions once you befriended them.
They are adorable. Can we get more than one of them to follow us around?
Well, of course. In Drowsy Bloom Acres, you'll come across a variety of hedgehogs, but we've gone ahead and befriended them all for this demo, so feel free to choose which one you would like to accompany us.
All right, okay. How about the orange one?
Good choice. These little guys are very affectionate and love snacking on fruits or especially pure golden honey if you ever come across one of these in the wild.
I'll have to remember that.
Speaking of befriending, I see a familiar face that I think you'll want to meet.
Winnie the Pooh!
Yes, he's actually the first character you'll encounter upon entering the Honeyglow Woods.
How sweet.
How about we invite him along with us?
Absolutely. I'd love to spend more time with Pooh.
We can also stop by his house, which is right over here.
Oh, it is so cute and it fits with the biome perfectly.
The house next to it also belongs to Pooh's good friend, Piglet. Ooh, I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Aw, it's so cute. Being able to reconnect those two in the valley is something I am so looking forward to.
Oh, well, their interaction surely won't disappoint. While we're here, I'd love to showcase a new feature arriving in the Adventure Pack, beekeeping.
Oh yes, okay, we had heard about this earlier. Is this a working hive here?
Yes. Bee boxes require a certain number of flowers around them for optimal pollination speeds. Let's try adding a few more.
Okay, I see. By adding more flowers, you are giving the bees more opportunity to pollinate and produce more honey.
Exactly. Plus, by having a fully pollinated bee box, all the surrounding flowers in the area nearby the bee box will also get increased growth speeds.
Wow, okay, so more honey and better benefits. Consider me a professional beekeeper in this adventure pack.
You and me both.
Now, I bet we can craft something with this honey we just harvested.
It can actually be used for a lot of things. See this lantern over here? In the Honeyglow Woods, honey isn't just to eat, but can also be used as a unique resource to add an extra glow to flowers and to create honey furnitures.
Glowing flowers?
Yep. This adventure pack brings a new type of potion, the Honeyglow Elixir. By crafting one of these potions, you'll then be able to add it to your watering can, providing you with the ability to harness the honey magic and illuminate flowers of your choice just by watering them.
No way.
Let's brighten up Piglet's surroundings, shall we? Oh, and the Honeyglow effects last until flower dries out, so it can make for really special decoration around the valley. Ta-da!
Wow, okay, so this is incredible. I cannot wait to see how our players will use this to elevate their valleys.
Definitely. Oh, look who decided to stop by. I think Piglet's admiring our magical work here. Let's capture this moment.
That Honeyglow effect sure will make some good dream snaps. So many possibilities.
Absolutely.
So can the honey still be eaten or would we start glowing too?
The honey itself is edible and while no, you won't start glowing. It does great for very cool honey-based meals. I think our friend here would appreciate a tasty treat. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Let's use the ingredient we have on hand here. Let's add a sweet chestnut and a little bit of golden honey.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Let's see what the honey expert has to say about it.
Hope you enjoy, Winnie the Pooh.
I'd say he liked it very much.
Definitely.
Now, Would you like to take a peek at another biome found within the Honeyglow Woods?
Well, of course.
Perfect, because right now here is the Gloom Meadow.
Oh, wow. Looks a bit more moody over here.
Yes, the biome has a special charm to it. I love spending time watching the rippling rivers, and there's a lot of puddles to jump in.
That does sound pretty fun.
It is.
Oh, I spot another tree portal. Where will that take us?
Have any guess?
Back to the valley?
No, not this one. This one actually brings us to the lovely Scrooge McDuck store.
Ah, okay, no way. Well, that makes my shopping habits a little bit easier.
We wanted to ensure that while in the Honeyglow Woods, both Scrooge stores and Remy's restaurants are easily accessible to all players without having to travel back to the valley. They can place these portals anywhere they'd like.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Well, if you're referring to the gloomy donkey over there, then yes, that would be Eeyore.
I'm happy to see he has his tail this time.
Oh yes, our player will have to lend him a helping hand for that.
Hold on, what's Pooh Sticks?
You've never played a game of Pooh Sticks before? Well, we definitely have to change that. Alright, so as the game commences, you now have the chance to select which item to drop that you feel will traverse the river fastest. Your friends will choose after, and whoever's choices traverses down the river first wins.
Okay, I see. I'm going to go with apple.
Let's do it. Good luck. Alright.
Okay. Okay, look at it go. Oh, you see the apple?
Oh.
It's so close. Okay,
No,
go, go.
this way, this way.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, what a finish. That was really cool.
See, it's also a great way to level up your friendship with the villagers you play with.
You know, I'm always looking for more ways to interact with my villagers. It'll be fun to see who's up for the challenge.
Definitely.
I also forgot to ask, what is that massive tree for?
That would be the magnificent Ever Oak Tree. Locked away inside are forgotten childhood lessons that our player will get to uncover as they progress through this adventure pack's main storyline.
So mysterious. Do we have to face these lessons alone?
Of course not. You'll have the help of Winnie and friends as you complete puzzles and challenges to restore the entirety of the Honeyglow Woods to its former glory.
I'm happy to hear that. These characters seem like the perfect pals to have alongside you on this adventure.
I agree. Each new friend you make along the way definitely provides their own heartfelt lessons to the story, which really showcase the value of in appreciating different perspectives. Speaking of, let's jump off our good friend Winnie the Pooh here for some well-deserved rest and probably more honey.
Yeah, bye-bye, Pooh Bear. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you, Chloe, for sharing with us a first look into this new adventure pack.
Well, it was my pleasure. And I had a ton of fun adventuring with you both, and hope our viewers are just as excited as we are to explore Disney Dreamlight Valley Honeyglow Woods.
From new characters to meet, biomes to decorate, stories to unfold, and more, we hope you enjoyed today's playthrough. Don't forget to claim your own pair of Eeyore ears with our active Twitch drop. Thanks for watching.
And see you in the Honeyglow Woods!
I kind of agree with you. It could have been in the castle, but I also understand why it's not the castle. I don't know if that makes sense. Because, like, I understand why it's not the castle because they want to put a difference of what it is as far as it's not free content. And if you are, let's see here. It's the whole fact of it's not free content, so therefore, psychologically, they don't want to put it in the area where you know you have free content. Does that make sense? They could have made a whole nother room because they want, you know, that they wanted to differentiate the difference between um what's it called, the so they didn't decide to put it where they have the expansions because it's not technically considered an expansion. So that's why they didn't put it in that little area. But I think they could have easily put it in its own little space. I think they could have opened up another little area and done it that way. I do agree with that. I think they could have done that. But as far as not putting it in the castle, I definitely understand why they don't want to put it in the castle, because they don't want you to associate it with the free content. As far as, you know, the whole fact that now it's sitting there, you could place it anywhere you want. I don't know. Although the DLC is through the castle though. But the only thing is that it's a higher priced asset, I guess you could say. So like, I think this was their way of essentially putting it, this was their way of saying, okay, you have to pay for it, however it's different. I also think that it's a marketing play in a way, because if you know that you can put this enormous tree that is a portal anywhere in your valley, you're going to want to create a whole area for this tree. So I kind of see it more of a marketing play at that point, where it's like, okay, how do we bring value to this tree, and how do we bring value to the expansion pack? Because quite honestly, when they said that it was an adventure pack, I didn't expect it to be as large as it is. I thought it was going to be kind of, think of the realm itself was going to be as large as when we went to go get Elsa, like when we got Elsa. I thought that that was going to be the size of this expansion. But you have 3 different areas that you're able to use, like that you're able to venture through. It might not be a very large area. It's still going to be a smaller map than your regular DLCs, but I do think that um that has a lot to do with the marketing play of it, of okay, how do we give this value where it doesn't surpass, or it's not equivalent to our regular DLCs, but it's still going to bring some value to the player as far as why are they buying it. Thank you for your heart me, by the way. I'm curious if someone visits your valley, they will be able. No, I could tell you that no, they're not going to be able to, cuz even if you're hanging out in that valley, is it now? What is now? Whisper. But you're not going to be able to go through that portal. It's going to be equivalent to when you have somebody visit you and you have items from other expansions and they can't pick it up. Is it out now? Sorry, I'm driving. No, it's going to be out. So you could do pre-order, I think it is, or if you buy it before a certain time, I have to see the time frame. If you buy it before a certain time, you'll get the raincoat aesthetic for Winnie the Pooh and for yourself. But it's not out until July 8th. So July 8th, which is similar to how we got the second part of Storybook of Vale last year. It's the same timeline, you guys. Of course, this is, quite honestly, it's just another DLC. But I don't think it's a large enough map that they consider it a large DLC. So that's why we're paying $16.99 for it. I don't necessarily think. I personally think that the whole fact that it's going to be a separate thing for you to add to your valley, it's definitely, to me, a marketing play, as far as we need to as far as we need to bring value to this. For me, I definitely think it's a full on marketing play of okay, how do we get the most out of this expansion? How do we get the most out of giving a price ticket of $16.99? I was hoping that it was going to be $9.99, but for the amount of stuff that you get, it makes sense why it's going to be $16.99. But I can guarantee you that they're not going to allow people visiting your valley going into there with you. Just like the honey, if it's an item, because we're going to be able to build and cook with it, that honey, if you drop it for somebody who's visiting you, they're not going to be able to pick it up. Because as of right now, if I opened up my valley and I put down and I take you to my little marketplace that I made, you're going to be able to see the stuff from Wish Blossom Ranch and like all the other expansions that I have put on there. However, you as an individual, if you don't have that DLC already unlocked on your gameplay, you're not going to be able to pick it up and take it with you. And I know this because we unfortunately tried it out with some people during a community night. And I could tell you right now that that's exactly what's going to happen right now with the new I want to say expansion. It's an adventure pack, but it's a new expansion. I wonder how long the gameplay is. It's probably half as much as it usually does. Welcome in, Evelyn. And I think that's why they had to call it differently, and they're bringing it in differently. Honestly, I'm actually pretty happy that it's going to be a tree that you get to place anywhere, because that tree looks very nice. That tree looks lovely, and quite honestly, I feel that I want to have that tree in my valley. Like, there's no other way that I could say it except that. I think that's it. Alright, I am going to try to level up Hercules to level 8 right now with just random stuff that I'm doing. And then I'm going to call it an end for right now. I technically have a date with my husband where he's going to show me a new game. Estee, if you're still around, I'm doing well, for you guys that have been around, I'm actually going to be doing I'm going to be doing my, blind date gaming again. The only thing is that this time is going to be a little bit different. I am actually going to be having Mr. Yoya kind of with me. The whole gist is that he's going to be kind of guiding me through certain parts of the games that he chooses for me. So because he's like, there's a lot of games I want you to try, but I feel like I'm afraid that you're gonna lose interest because you're gonna get so frustrated with the mechanics and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. I have a feeling that that's exactly what's gonna happen. But yeah, so Mr. Yoya is gonna be joining us. I am gonna take a quick break before I get that started. If you want to join me for that, I think we're going to have closed session today because we're trying to work out how everything's going to happen. But if you are on... Thank you, Whisper, for the follow. I truly appreciate it. Thanks for joining me today. It was nice talking to you. But definitely, if you want to join in, I don't know if I'm going to go live with this session today. I know that we kind of want to work out the kinks as far as like how we want the whole segment to go and stuff like that. But I'm definitely starting July technically, because he's out of town next Wednesday. I think he's out of town next Wednesday. I don't even know his schedule anymore. I'm like, yeah, sure, he is. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. It was nice meeting you and chatting with you. Thank you, thank you. I love meeting new people, especially like when you guys have your own like Dreamlight Valley stories. There we go. Oh, that doesn't work the same. You got very quiet on Twitch. I could hardly hear you. I did? Like right now or during the whole During right now or during the showcase? Can you hear me now? What do you, Lunch Lady, what do you think of the stuff for Winnie the Pooh? I'm like super excited. Winnie the Pooh looks super cute. But yeah, I get super excited when people tell me that they play Dreamlight Valley because I'm like, yeah, tell me about your life and tell me about everything you do in this valley. And like I said, I am not the most creative person. Like, I feel that the first time that I did some, welcome in Veronica, the first time that I did anything that had to do with like decorating and stuff, I had a certain vision in my mind and it didn't go according to plan. And I think after that I'm like, well, I guess I'll divert and do my best, but realistically speaking, maybe perhaps I shouldn't. Did I not grab Hercules as a friend? I think I did not grab Hercules as a friend. I'm over here thinking that I'm going to level him up and he's not even here. I did bring him over. I came over here so I could find him. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to level you up, and then I just left you alone. I didn't bring you with me. Here. Can I talk to him? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's hang out. So, if you are new to my channel, I do say just go ahead and follow if you want to see me again. If you enjoyed the chit chat, usually I go live 4 days a week. I go live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. The showcase was loud, but you got very. Oh yeah, that was that makes sense. I didn't change the settings. That's why. So my microphone was actually lower than the volume for the showcase. So that makes sense. But can you hear me now? Is it better? Or is like the game overtaking the volume? Ooh, we should do harvesting. Or is that something I have already? I don't know. I think it was something that I had already. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Let's get back on. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I go live 4 times a week. Aside from that, I always encourage you that, hello from Florida. Hey, you were just telling me that I wasn't live for a while, huh? How are you today? We seriously got to change your name. We're going to give you a nickname on here. Welcome, welcome from Florida. I know exactly who you are. You need to, we need to get you to change your name on here. I wonder what you would choose. Would you just choose your name? I keep pressing B because I'm so used to X. I'm so used to being able to like put it. You would just do Dixon? I would think that you would choose something different. Oh no, my inventory's full. What was this anyway? Oh, it was good stuff. Okay, let's go and get rid of some inventory stuff. But yeah, if you are joining me today, I always suggest that you follow. If you follow on TikTok and you decide, this is the only thing I'm going to say when it comes to TikTok. If you decide to send in any gifts whatsoever, I always suggest that you send in your daily heart. That actually, and this, I know a lot of people still don't know this, so I always like to repeat it every single time. If you have a creator that you follow and that you love and that you want to support and you're like, I don't really get notifications when they go live, that's because when you send in your daily heart, oh, thank you for your daily heart, Whisper. I appreciate that. You are then part of their fan club. And when you are part of their fan club, you could actually turn on notifications. You could change all, like, do different settings. I, as a creator, get to see that you're part of the fan club. And if I do anything special, I'm able to send you special messages through there and so on and so forth. So keep that in mind. If you're on TikTok, I do suggest that if you're following me and you want to see more of me or be able to support me or just get in the know-how, send in those daily hearts. Those are the only ones that I'm ever going to tell you that you should definitely like send in. But aside from that, I always recommend that if you love having me around back noise, I know that I personally do back noise on YouTube and on Twitch. Definitely find me on YouTube and Twitch. You can find me here with random ass stuff sometimes. I go live on all 3 platforms on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And I do have a different theme for every single one, but if you are following and you get notifications, you'll also get that notification of when I go live just out of nowhere. Like, for example, today I would go live usually at 1 o'clock. Florida man, if you're still around, I got somebody, Lunch Lady, saying hi on Twitch. You know who Lunch Lady is. But I usually tend to, if I feel like it, I'll turn on the camera, I'll turn on gameplay and I'll come in and chat with you guys because I seriously love to come in and see what you guys are up to. So you could definitely find me, you could definitely turn on notifications and find me that way too. So, especially if you're not able to catch me while I'm live during the times that I am, I usually go live Wednesdays at 1 p.m., Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So you get to see me double on Thursday. Yeah, Francis! And you get to see my daughter started, what happened? Oh no, user from Florida is just saying hi to you. Lunch lady. Cause you say hi, and I told him that you say, hey, what's up, man? And he was like, and I was like, yeah, you know who it is. It's Lunch Lady on Twitch. And so, what's it called? He was like, Francis? Question mark? And I'm like, yeah. But you could definitely find me here. When Thursdays I do 2 sessions of Dreamlight Valley. Usually I am on my daughter's profile because she's 6 years old. She started playing on my profile, and just like right now, I could tell you that his level up mission, his quest, I don't know what's going on because she started that mission, and I don't know what's going on. So I missed up all the dialogue from it. All I know is I have this meal that I now have to give him. Where is she? I don't see her. She's on my Twitch channel, so she's not watching on TikTok. You should go to Twitch, make a Twitch account, and then say hi over there. Here, I could actually even do this for you. Hold on. So if you don't know what Twitch is another platform where creators go live. And we essentially, it's mostly gaming. It's mostly mostly known for gaming, but you have other content on there too. But it's more like if you're watching TV, if I'm being honest with you. I forgot how to share. I seriously forgot how to share. I'll share it with you later. I'll send you a message. But usually, I have 3 different chats going. That's why. I have my chat with TikTok because I'm live on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Twitch. So, when it comes to Lunch Lady, you'll sometimes find her here on Twitch, you'll sometimes find her on TikTok, and you'll sometimes find her on YouTube. She kind of bounces around. I don't know how she decides which one. I think it's the one that gets her like the notification that I'm live faster. I think that's how it is. Let's see here. All right, you guys. But I definitely want to thank you for joining me today. We got to see some cool stuff when it comes to Winnie the Pooh. I'm super excited to get my hands on that. I I'm calling it DLC. It is DLC. It's an adventure pack. And I'm super excited to see how that adventure pack goes and what we could expect out of it. Depending on how today goes with my closed session with my husband, we're going to do my blind date gaming. I'm super excited for that. You could actually find that on my Twitch or YouTube channel. If I go live with that, I'm actually not going to be going live on TikTok with that, so just keep that in mind if you want to experience that. I don't think we're going to go live today, but if you turn on notifications on Twitch or YouTube, you could definitely catch when I go live with that. But Mr. Yoya is going to join us, and he's going to navigate me through one of the games he really wants me to play. Now, I did give him new parameters as far as what I'm okay doing and what I'm not. There's some horror games he wants me to play, so I told him, okay, I'll give them consideration. I will think about it. I will play them, especially if it's during the daytime. So who knows? Who knows? You might end up seeing me play Dead by Daylight, Este, if you're still around. And if you are, you're probably going to crack up at how badly I'm going to play that. But aside from that, I know that in the past, he has introduced me to Hades, which I really love that game. I have to go back and play it a little bit more. I love roguelikes, so he kind of like did a good choice with that one. And then from there, he made me play one of my favorite games, which is Guacamelee, which is a melee platformer. And let me tell you, that's when I discovered, I was like, I have not played enough platformers to warrant being able to go back and play platformers. So because of that, I started playing Rayman again, Rayman Legends, which I'm super excited for that to come out. Retold, if you're a Rayman fan, that's definitely something you should check out. Let me see. What other games did he show me? Oh, he showed me Exit 8. So, Exit 8 is definitely very interesting. It actually is, it's now a movie, but it's a foreign movie. I need to see if I could find that movie or something. I definitely want to like see that one again, but like not again. I want to see that movie and see how they made that game justice. That one is kind of like a suspenseful one because you're basically kind of going in. It's like a puzzler, and I'll tell you right now, when I first started playing that game, I wasn't so sure what I was like, what he made me play, and I was like, he knows I don't like horror games, and this was the first game he gave me, you guys. But I have to say that it definitely became one of my favorite games because now I can't stop thinking about it. And I know that I can go back because there's apparently a lot of anomalies in that game that I did not get yet. And I guess it's an achievement. And if you know that I'm a completionist, you know that I kind of want to try to get as many achievements as I can for that. But he introduced me into that game. That one's a good one. So now I'm interested to see what else he has for me. So we're going to find out today. Definitely check out YouTube and the Twitch channel because especially when it comes to YouTube, that's where all my videos are going to live. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to upload it. Thank you for the follow, Morgan. Megan. Sorry, I don't have glasses, so sometimes I kind of like some of the letters look kind of meshed up. Not only that, but I'm self-diagnosed dyslexic, you guys. So if I kind of put extra letters in your name, I am really sorry. I have not been diagnosed with dyslexia, but I'm pretty sure I have it. But anyways, so I will be getting started with my segment with my husband on blind date gaming, and I'm super excited to see what games he shows me. And yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Today was wonderful. We got to see first look of Pooh and friends. Eeyore looks super adorable. I can't wait to have him like sitting. And oh, you watching the showcase? I just finished Yes, I was watching the showcase, and quite honestly, I'm super excited for this adventure pack. I know that somebody in the chat already mentioned that if they were gonna do the way that they did, they should have just had it in the castle. But I'm actually pretty happy that it's going to be a tree on its own that you could use to decorate your valley. I think that's really a good way to bring value into the adventure pack. But before going into the showcase, though, I didn't expect it to be a large map as it is. I thought it was going to be less. Fortunate Little Books, welcome in. I thought it was going to be less. I thought it was going to be as big as the realm for Elsa and Anna. That's what I was expecting, especially by calling it an adventure pack. I didn't expect it to be as full of content as it is. Because you're going to be doing beekeeping. You're going to have like 3 different sections of the biome to explore. And you're going to get 3 houses technically, I guess. I think that's what I saw. I think each of them are going to have their house. Piglet, Eeyore, and Pooh. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be small, like some Snow White, like Snow, some others. Yeah, so I'm definitely shocked that this is the level. This is like the size. I want to say that it like story wise, I want to say that it's not gonna be as big, definitely as a regular DLC like Wish Blossom Ranch or Riff in Time were, because those are full-on gameplay tied to the main story. So I do understand that they're calling it an adventure pack because you're not really dabbling into the storyline like that. You're still going to be doing as if you're going through the castle realms, that it's going to be just story quests for those individual characters. But the whole fact that you're going to be getting 3 different storylines, right? Because you're basically going to be bringing over 3 different characters. Each of those characters is probably going to have their own house and their own, rewards, like quests, no, friendship rewards. And on top of that, you're also going to be getting a whole new game and beekeeping and another companion, like a new companion, like biome companion. That is like a lot of stuff. And I did not expect it. And I definitely think that the reason why they didn't classify this as a regular like DLC is because of the whole fact that it has nothing to do with like the main storyline of Dreamlight Valley. You're definitely just working on character stuff. And I think character quest and friendship quest. And I think that's why we essentially, I don't know. I feel like they did us a good one. Like, I was like, Gameloft, don't do us dirty. Don't make us pay an arm and a leg for something so small. No, I feel like the value, like walking into this showcase, I was looking at the value for the price that they would set. And I'm very, very satisfied because I did not expect it to be so full of content and so much content. Sorry, you guys. I got very passionate there for a second. But I definitely think that we are on the winning side of this, this expansion coming out, because I did not expect all of that stuff. I seriously thought we were only going to get the 3 characters and that was it. And probably like a small little biome, probably where Pooh's house is, and then that's it. And I thought we were going to basically share the same house for all 3 of them. So I'm super excited to see and get a chance to play it myself. The beekeeping thing, I don't know. I remember my Farmville days. The beekeeping thing is definitely a thing. So I don't know how that's going to go. But I'm super excited. You could definitely catch me for sure on all 3 streaming platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. You can find me on all my social media. The beekeeping is a thing, right? I thought time bending was gonna be a thing for me, but like time bending is not as much of a thing as I thought it was gonna be. Only because I know that you could craft certain things. The number one thing that I always do is I'm looking for items when I'm time bending just so that I could create more what's it called? Uh more ancient vacuums. That's the number one thing that I do time bending for. Right now I'm up to 3. I know that you could unbend. Can you? I actually don't know. I have to double check. I have to check that again. Because I think I'm going to get rid of some of the items that I created. Like gardeners. I personally don't need a gardener. I use gardening to level up my people. Like everybody starts off as a gardener. And then later on, I'll go ahead and get something else and like give it to them so that they could become something else. But like to me, it's important to level up as fast as I can. And so like leveling up through gardening is like the most fastest way to like get that situated. So I don't need gardeners. So I definitely need more vacuums, and I want to have one in every single biome, like possible. Um, so I definitely thought time bending was gonna be a thing for me. I don't know how this whole beekeeping thing is gonna be because I know that in other games when they introduce beekeeping, I'm totally there and I'm like so honed in on what's going on. I just don't know whether that's going to be the story with beekeeping here on Dreamlight Valley. But nevertheless, I really do feel that I do feel short-sighted because I thought they were going to give us the whole map for the rest of the year. But I told you guys we were going to end up getting uh Wreck-It Ralph this year, and they didn't let me down. That's gonna be the first one. So I'm super excited to see what storylines they have between him and Vanellope. I kind of feel like we should definitely dabble into like his what is it called? Separation anxiety. I think, hopefully. I do wonder what we're going to get as his house because I think we should get a whole new house for him. And I kind of hope that it's going to be, I personally would hope that it's just a marshmallow. Welcome in. I hope that it's like a old cabinet, arcade cabinet that you're just gonna put somewhere, and when you interact with that cabinet, you could essentially like get into his game, and that's gonna be his house. I would love for that to be it. I don't think it's gonna be it, but I would love for that to be the way that you bring him to your valley from the realm. I would love that. But, I guess we're going to have to wait to get more information. I do feel that because they do so many different showcases, they started doing more showcases throughout the year. Now they're taking advantage and they're kind of like splitting up everything. Welcome in, Delaney. They're splitting off everything, and that's why we didn't get the whole roadmap for this year. But that just means that maybe perhaps the next showcase not we'll get another reveal of another character, and maybe perhaps another reveal of another adventure pack. If they're going to be going the route of adventure packs instead of just regular DLCs, which if you go over to the castle, we still have room for 2 more DLCs in that little like transport area. So you'd know that they're going to be coming up with something, but if we're still going down the route of adventure packs, I'm totally there for it. I love it. And especially if it's going to be this price point for the amount of content that you get, I think it's worth it. But anyways, thank you for joining me today. I know that it was impromptu to basically just sit here and watch the showcase, but I wanted to take advantage and see what we discovered together. If you enjoy my content, welcome in, Grayson. How are you today? If you enjoy Dreamlight Valley, I normally go live with Dreamlight Valley. I also do Lego, building blocks in general, because I also have Mattel stuff too. But you could definitely catch me. Just turn on notifications or just hit the follow button or subscribe button, and you'll definitely get a chance to see me again pop up on your feed. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok going live with the same username, YOYAFINDS, Yoyas Finds. I'm about to go through a little bit of a rebranding as far as my pictures because I finally got to do a little like photo shoot that I've been wanting to do for my channels. I want to thank you guys because I have been streaming. I have been going live for a little bit less than a year now. But I have been going live on Twitch for about a month or so, and I want to thank you because the first time that I did Twitch, I had a very bad experience. I didn't find the best community, and that was like years ago. But with Dreamlight Valley, I was able to find the best community out there when it comes to Twitch and Twitch viewers and stuff. So I want to thank you for the support and for tuning in whenever I'm live. This past month with Twitch has definitely been amazing, so I just want to thank you for that. I want to thank my Twitch community, TikTok community, because we have made another milestone. We made it to 2,200. Our goal right now is 3,500. So we made it to 3,200. And I just want to thank you for coming out and supporting whenever you see that I'm live. I definitely truly appreciate that. So thank you for making the community grow a little bit more each and every day. We got 2 new people joining our community and our family here today, just today alone. So thank you for that. And YouTube, thank you so much. We made it to 50 subscribers, and that means the world to me. So thank you to the whole community. I shall see you guys later. You definitely know you can find me here 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow with Dreamlight Valley. I'll probably I'm basically going to try to finish off Hercules, and then I'm going to go back to my regular scheduled programming of getting my daughter's profile up to date. But I have a few more missions left with Hercules, leveling him up and stuff. So that's what I'll be focusing on tomorrow. But you can find me here at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern time with Dreamlight Valley tomorrow. Like I said, I still don't know whether we're going to go live on YouTube and Twitch with my closed session with my with Mr. Yoya as far as blind date gaming goes. But if you have to turn on notifications, you'll definitely see when I hit the go live button. So anyways, I shall see you guys soon. And once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one. And now for that awkward moment song that I truly love and that I'm going to have to commission. So if you guys know any musicians, let me know. I definitely would love to have like a little exit song where it's like, you know, my new found catchphrase of that awkward moment. So anyways, now for that awkward moment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Adios. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Yeah. Twitch, TikTok, I'm coming for you first. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Yeah. Awkward moment. Adios, TikTok. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Yeah. Alright, YouTube, you're next. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Awkward moment. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 new subscribers on YouTube, too.